Why would anyone in their right mind pay Kim Kardashian millions of dollars to promote a single product? One word: attention. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Reece, and in today's video, I'm talking about the topic of where attention flows, money follows. Let's begin. Attention cannot be made. Luxury goods are only luxurious temporarily. Counterfeits can be made, and premium brands are only premium because they attract attention. In today's world, millions of products are regularly being created for you to consume, as well as content in all different types of formats. We're talking about YouTube videos, movies, videos, they're all the same thing. Music, apps, podcasts, anything that will get your attention. And ease of access to actually consume this media and content is only getting easier as well, because platforms are coming online to give it to you. They want you to consume that content. Why does this happen? Because there is demand for it. The people and companies who are taking your hard-earned cash for entertainment and materialistic goods are providing you with a service or a product which serves a purpose in your life. The thing that they are also doing is creating a level of status for themselves through providing that service or product to you. This is where I want to dive in. Let's use a bag as an example. What is a bag's purpose? It transports goods from point A to point B, or it helps you do that. Now, you could probably go to Kmart and buy a $10 bag off the shelf, which will do that service or provide that service. You could also go to Louis Vuitton and buy a $50,000 bag, which is incredibly expensive for something that transports goods from A to B. Now, I totally get it. You could absolutely argue that the quality of the build of a Louis Vuitton bag is far greater than that of a Kmart bag. But $50,000 more, $50,000 better, I don't know about that. You could also argue that the style and rarity of the object or product is also up there, but the service that it provides is still exactly the same. It will transport goods from A to B. And the real reason why I believe a Louis Vuitton bag can achieve those prices of sale is because the brand demands your attention. As a brand, it draws you in because it's deemed exciting, special, exotic, unique, and expensive. And from a customer's perspective, they know that when they're wearing it out in public, it will probably catch someone's eye and catch their attention, thus elevating their status. I myself have seen people walking with these bags in particular, and I've learned a lot more about them as the years have gone on and understand now what I'm looking at. And I'm like, wow, like that's an expensive bag. Like that, there's a whole process that would have had to go into them buying that product. This is a prime example of how attention is captured in the world of products. And what I'm now going to do is give an example of how attention is captured in the world of content. In the content consuming world, it's the same thing. The productions with the big budget, with the massive marketing campaign is obviously going to provide you with a better product or a better end product. Not necessarily always, but in a lot of circumstances, this is the thing that is going to capture your attention. Think of all of the trailers you've ever seen in the world of big production movies like Batman and the Avengers and things like that. It is just absolutely screaming at you and demanding you to lay your eyes on that screen for that content. We could use myself as someone who captures people's attention poorly as an example. I am realistically only making videos for fun at the moment. I'm not making a living from it, and I'm not really planning to at the moment. I really enjoy making these videos. I hope they are insightful to the people watching them, and I hope that you get something out of them. But the point here is that I could change my camera angles and spruce up my recording area. Changing one thing in the background every week is not the biggest deal in the world. It's not super exciting and it's not super dynamic. I'm on a schedule, but I know that will come in time. But for now, just using me as an example as someone, I don't really demand your attention. I don't follow the rules of Mr. Beast's fundamental rules to make an exciting video exciting. So just keep that in mind as well in the content creation world of how attention is captured. Pay attention to people you have to watch their videos of, ones that you're obsessed with. Why are you obsessed with them? For now, for me, I'm planning on being consistent with making videos, not necessarily trying to capture your attention. And by the way, while you're already here, don't forget to tap that like button and subscribe that subscribe button. wherever they are. I really do appreciate the support. But what I'm essentially getting at here is that I am no David Dobrik, no Casey Neistat, and no Mr. Beast. I'm not as good as them at capturing your attention. The overall point from the first part of this video that I'm making is that if you can capture someone's attention, either in the content or product world, you can then start to build a relationship with that person and eventually or potentially monetize what it is that you're creating. So for part one, it's all about how you can capture attention in the product or content space. Now for part two, how money flows from that point. So what do I mean by money follows attention? Well, in short, it basically means that once you develop this relationship, you can then start to monetize your attention. You can monetize that attention that you're getting. You can create physical products that you can then sell, or you can create basically a service that someone could buy from you. I have seen this happen time and time again since I started using YouTube a long time ago, over 10 years ago actually. So I'm going to use YouTube as the example for this scenario. In my experience over the years, I have become attached to many YouTubers. I basically will watch every single video they post because I find them so entertaining. I'll watch them from start to finish, even if the end of them is irrelevant, because I basically love the content that they make. It's super interesting. It's either entertaining, it's something that I want to learn more about, and I get to this point where I want to support them. I've seen them grow from very small numbers, like literally I've subscribed to people with 1,000 subscribers and seen them blow up to 1 million over time. I'll use one example, PewDiePie. I subscribed to him a long time ago, and his success is fascinating. The point here is that at some point, these creators get to a point in their YouTube career, I guess you can call it that, where they decide to create a product, whether it be physical merch or actual products that they can sell, or they do something like create courses or content that you can then buy and then use yourself. Like, I don't know, an example might be like a journal for someone who does journaling, or an actual course on how to get your finances in check, which might be something I might create in the future, who knows? But the point is that I've seen it happen time and time again, and it's something that basically is created once they have captured someone's attention, just like myself. I do want to throw a little disclaimer in there and say, out of all the ones that I've watched, most of the products that they have created over time have been quality. Some have been absolute garbage, but the point is that if they care enough about their viewers and they're actually interested in giving them something of value, they generally create something of value for their, we'll call them now customers. Their viewers become customers essentially. This in turn allows them to turn that attention into something that allows them to turn their small scale production into something that can fund their whole career. It allows them to create better content for you, the viewer, and it gives them the tools they need to create better content for themselves. I myself have lots of different ideas, some that would be worthwhile creating courses that I could sell for actual money on specific topics about finance. I truly believe I have enough knowledge to create something of value for people who watch my videos, but I know that I haven't captured the amount of attention that I need for it to be worth sinking that time into, because it's a massive commitment to build those products. It may be something that I do eventually do in the future, and I'm excited to think that it may be possible in the future again. But for now, it is still a little bit of a way off. But that's just the point, that even myself, I see the potential to create that from capturing people's attention. This fundamentally is the whole point of today's video, is I want you to pay attention to who you're paying your attention to. It's kind of funny. Who are you giving your attention to? It doesn't even have to be on YouTube. Like, are you giving attention to your friends, parents? Which ones stand out? Why? How are they capturing your attention? This in turn will hopefully give you some perspective of the value that they are providing you with, because you're giving them your attention. Why? Figure it out. To wrap this video up, I encourage you to question what your hobbies are, what you're good at, and what you could potentially put to work to capture people's attention. It may be in the classroom if you're a teacher, or even a student, maybe in the office if you're working a corporate job, or it might be the idea of a side hustle that you have that will allow you to create something that you're interested in creating. Put this knowledge to work and be consistent. I, at the time of recording this video, have 540 subscribers. I am going to come back to this video when I have 1 million. Keyword, when. Money follows attention. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a little bit different to the average finance video that I'm pumping out, but hopefully it was something that you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really do appreciate the support. And as always, I will see you in the next one.